Hello, we're back. Alright, I'm going to turn this off. So you remember, of course, as I said, 3 parts, main parts to a 1541. Power supply, and the bottom, circuit board, drive mechanism. And this one seems to have something wonky with the drive mechanism. But how do we prove that? Well, we get our test drive here. We put it on its side. Why is this not sitting nice? What's going on here? Okay, no fall down. Alright, now we'll pull off all the connectors. And avoid the extra wires. And now, if all goes as planned, I should be able to unplug all the wires from this drive, just like I did before with the other. And, except these ones, I think I have to do them all together. They're sort of more, they're sort of more bundled together. Ooh, and they may not reach. Alright. We will not be beaten. I have done this before. I just have to remember that is turned off. What I did before. Right. Time to unplug. Time to put this on its end. Oh my. These things are both relatively unstable. Perhaps. Jesus. That's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. I don't want things to flip around. Alright. Or fall over. Okay. Now. Alright, so this, I need to be careful to get these all in the right configuration. And on the right connector, imagine that. let me get, now, as I look at this, what I've just done, I do believe I grabbed the wrong one. I have. Okay. Gotta slide this a bit. Alright. So, are all the wires from this disk drive on this circuit board? I've got to check that again. Yep. That's okay. And the answer is, well, except for the LED. We are there. Alright. Now, is that the right? Yes, that is the cable to connect to the drive. It is. Oh, what a mess. And this is the power cable. Entwined ever so gently. Come on. Alright. So the power switch is off. So, if this goes as planned, I now have this circuit board with the chips that came out of this drive connected to this mechanism, and it should come on. And it did. Alright. And as we have the performance test already there, let's try and run it. So the ultimate thing, I mean, what we're really doing here is we've eliminated the drive mechanism. We've got this other one that we know works. Let's see what happens. And so far, it is sounding promising. It is. But I am still perplexed by that drive. I don't have just a drive mechanism handy here. Perhaps I need to look online about things about alignment. But if all else fails, this circuit board with its chips back in there is probably okay with its funny switches, which means if I were to put another drive mechanism that I know works into this drive, it would probably work. It would. I believe. So it all comes down to, in troubleshooting, isolating things. Of course, in the big picture, we're isolating between three things. Okay, we passed so far. Power supply, circuit board, drive mechanism. Once you move on from there, then it comes down to chips and other components. Or, in the case of this drive, maybe it's alignment. Maybe. Oh, but it's been so long. I really don't remember. But perhaps there's a good video on YouTube about aligning. Perhaps. But certainly, the head on that drive was the filthiest I have ever seen. I don't remember ever cleaning the head on a drive and getting visible, awful, gross residue. Because mostly the residue is basically microscopic. unseeable. But not this time. And I've now cleaned it, well, twice, but, you know. The perplexing thing, though, is that now the drive it's trying. It's trying to read. I can sense it wants to, but something is holding it back. Alright, so we have passed the performance test in this strange configuration of things. Now, let's see. I'm going to turn this off for a second. I've lost track of where the funny switches have gone. Oh, there's the funny switches. Alright, so this one should switch the device number. If I type in run, it's going to come up and say device not present. That's right. So I will switch it back. And this is the one. And still I'm not sure. I don't think I have a disk that I want to try this with, so I won't. But now, if I were to type run, after switching the switch and turning the drive on and off, it will go run the performance test again. Da, 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 da. So, alright, I'm perplexed about this drive, because usually if the head is ruined, it won't give any indication that it's got a chance. But this one does give a little indication. I remember I tweaked the speed, and it did, well, where it was set was the best spot in terms of it trying. So indeed, I think I will go onto YouTube, imagine YouTube, and look things up, and see what I can see and see what I can find about alignment of the Mitsumi Electric Company Neutronics Company Limited. I will see if there is something that I can do to tweak the alignment. Well, I'm sure there is. I know there's an adjustment somewhere. I just don't remember. I just don't. And am I going to have any success with it? I don't know. I just don't know. But I will try. Anyway, this will continue to do its thing. And I will ponder. I suppose one thing I might do is maybe I will, once this finishes doing its thing again, maybe I will leave it to torture to see if I can get anything else to fail on here. But I don't think anything will fail. I think it will be quite happy to sit there and carry on. I think. I do believe it shall. Oh dear. Okay, it has passed. So I think what I'm going to do is type in new, and then I'm going to do the old familiar. Oh, you know what? No. I have something better here. That's a good way to really give the board and everything over there a workout. program called Check Disk. Alright, we'll go and look, here is a blank disk. Check Disk will go and check every block. And it will take a long time to do it. So we're not going to watch that. I'm going to move this cord and get everything nice and clear here. And we will soon be off the air. And we really don't need to see this because, well, we don't. So soon, this should start making more noises as we go. As it gets to some of the tracking sectors where it has to do more things. So it is basically checking the disk. And this will effectively torture this entire everything for the next, maybe more than an hour. And while it's doing that, I will ponder my next move. And perhaps I will refer to YouTube to see about tweaking alignment on this drive unit. Some people might ask if it makes any difference. If I have this, see, this mechanism is different than that, makes no difference. I know on the 4040s and 8050s and things, for the different types of drive, there were ROM changes, but not these. So, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. We will get to the bottom of this. And if this drive mechanism is toast, well, parts are good in terms of the actual drive mechanism. There are things on there that can be used to revive other things, like the turn-down door. And I'm sure other things as well. Parts are good, parts are good. But I hate giving up on anything. Anyway, thanks so much for coming. Always a pleasure. Until we meet again, keep your stick on the ice. Bye for now.